back from the San Francisco Bay Area where I'm sailing for a few days, but I'm gonna play another game, this time against a bot. Isabel, rated 1600 elo. I never played against Isabel before, so let's see if she's better than Joel or kind of the same. Let's start as white, I believe, but let's look at what bots we have first. So last time we played against Joel as white and black. The last game was as black. I managed to win finally. And now we're gonna move to the next bot on the ladder, which is Isabel. Also rated 1600 elo like Joel. So let's go to Isabel and let's start with white before we go black, but first white. Let's see what Isabel can do against us. Alrighty, let's open with d4 just to follow the same opening. You wanna go with what you're familiar with. Alrighty. Now I cannot do this obviously because you take me. Could take the center on this side and then develop this way. Alright, Isabel is going strong. Isabel is aggressive. I could take. But this is aiming at the bishop, so now next one he would move this guy and just attack me. So let's say this. There's no way for me to protect it. So I can probably just move forward. Just takes more space. Let's take more space. I'm gonna go here. Isabel is gonna probably, oh yeah, put this guy here. Now this guy is always very dangerous, but we have him cut. We have this knight covered by this pawn. It's all good. I can now go here probably. It's protected by this knight. I don't see how this is dangerous. I can even move now here and get the knight out. She couldn't go, she could go here actually. Then I go here, let's say so this should be trapped, right? So if I go here, where does Isabel go? Does she have to go back again? I will have this extended pawn, not sure if that's like really great for me. But it would force the knight back. But I'll become a target, right? So let's say I go here, and then it's gonna attack my pawn with this pawn. Eventually it's gonna escalate here, and it's gonna free the bishop one way or the other. No big deal, I guess. I can also move this bishop here just to develop. If I take... So this, I don't want to take to open the, maybe I can go back. She attacks me. Yeah, as you see, this bishop is the most dangerous piece. Maybe I can just play it safe and just go here. And then here and go after the bishop. It's another alternative. I can also just attack, right? How about we attack? Let's go for it. Just open up that king. Let's see what happens. Okay. It's kind of tricky, right? I'm losing my pawn, but then I'm gonna entrapped. I'm gonna trap this bishop here. So that's a... What's this move here about? This basically threatens this, but it's okay. I'm covered by this. Okay, let's just take the bishop. Okay. Okay, now reinforced. Okay, well, first of all, we want to question where do you want to castle, right? Okay, this guy can come here, go after me. It's kind of a little annoying. Could prevent it, but I can go here. Then I take. Okay. Can also develop my. Oops, that would be blunder. How about we go after the queen? Develop and put the queen on a. This one is gonna be not protected. So let's say I go here, She goes here to attack me, and then I can probably cover it with, actually it would still be discovery, so here maybe. So let's say this and this, attacking this pawn. It's no longer protected because the bishop moved. You know, let's see what happens, right? I want to kill this. That doesn't bother me because we still have discovery. So if I go here now, I attack the queen and I attack the knight. That should work. Okay, this guy's dead. So right, Isabel was a pawn, I think. I can go here. It's probably the most natural move, and then go after this. I will take the pawn. You cannot say no to pawn. I'm not gonna leave here because there's no reason, because whatever happens. How about developing this guy, going after this bishop here? He could go after my knight, but then I push. Yeah, that seems pretty good, I would say. I can also develop my bishop here, go after this. I have to start navigating because those bots will start. Now I'm probably winning, I would say, but she's activating her pieces, right? So I want to develop as much as I can. So this or this. Let's go after this guy. Okay. This one is under attack. I can pull back, or I can develop my queen. If I go here, it's gonna escalate. It's gonna go here. I take. She takes. I take. She takes. We're up in material, but this rook is gonna move in and start terrorizing me. I will have to quickly. I'll probably take here. This guy is gonna probably fall at some point, or maybe not. I still have the other knight who can move here. I don't know. I can also just rush up. Yeah, let's do this, right? Okay. I can still go here though. Then he goes back. Can also take. He takes me. She takes me. And then I have to get out of here. So there'll be -2 points if I do this. Or I take here. And I might get trapped here, right? I cannot go here. 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 Oh, this was a good move. I should have just retreat. I should have retrieved. Let's cut the losses. Just losing the rook, but taking the. Because I'm still winning on. Yeah, it's fine. No reason to. Now I have to move this guy now. Can I go here? I could go outpost. It's a pretty good spot. You can never go wrong with outposts. Okay. Can I attack this guy here? Can also go after this. Okay, let's activate our pieces. So this is secure. Now let's activate our pieces. Okay, she is. So now let's maybe open up here to go after the king somehow. This knight, I don't have a lot to do. That'll be a good spot maybe if I can somehow, if I can put the knight here. So this, and this maybe. It's the only way to get there. So this is coming next potentially. Maybe I can go there first. But then I lose this. Yeah, there'll be this is covered. It's kind of getting a little shaky here, right? Okay, so this, just go back, or maybe here somehow. I don't know. We also have this guy. Maybe we should go after this weak spot here. How about, this is always a move when I come here. I will block the rook though. Not super happy about that, I think. But I would hold the king here, right? It's always an option. Alright, instead let's what do? We need to get this guy going. How about we pin this pawn with here? So can I go? I can still go down. I cannot go down. Yeah, this can be totally pinned. Is there some tactics after this? There's nothing, huh? You know, this and moving the queen here for checkmate, that sounds pretty good. Potentially, but he will shut me down. Move here and then I have to open up again. Hard to say, right? This is where, okay, this guy is kind of untouchable at this point, but I want to hold the line here. I don't want to allow the enemy pieces to move closer to me. So let's develop this or this. Let's go here, because this one is kind of dead here. And maybe, and then how was it? This, and this. Yeah, but if he moves here, I'll be dead here anyway. Can always go here. If he goes down here, and then what? Open up through this way. Can also go here. See, it's good for me to start opening here. So if I go here, take the retake, maybe here to force, because I want to get a handle on this. But then it comes with this. So maybe here first. Yeah, let's rotate our knight. Okay, I probably want to take here. I want to open the king. Can also, no, I have to do this because this one will be falling otherwise. Looks like some kind of sacrifice potentially. Okay. How about here? If it doesn't work, I could take. This will be pretty strong, right? Putting it on the queen. Can also go here, but then it comes to this. My idea was to jump in with this fork. Isabel will be tricky. You don't want to underestimate her. I don't like this file here. If the rook moves here, I need to get off quickly. It's one thing to remember. But right now, let's develop this guy. Just to reinforce and put a discovery on this queen. Okay. So now if I do this, okay, that takes me here. Got discovery here, right? So what can I take without being... So about this. That attacks. And I can go after this. So in order to protect this, as I go here... Oops. Microphone fell. If I go here, this needs to be protected. It has to be protected by the queen. The queen has to move. This is not working. So queen goes here. Actually, hold on. This. So queen cannot go here. So queen has to go either here or here. To protect this, and I can go here. I can go there right away actually, but this is more forcing, but I am under attack. Move, queen goes here and I'm under attack. So how about this here first, just to kind of, you know, gonna give check now, and then take this. This one is hanging. And let's see. If I retake, I lose this. So I probably, let's see now, I want to move this guy somewhere else. I could give check. But then I'm gonna be attacked by this king. I probably want to move this guy first. Like this. And take this guy. That was tricky. So I take. He takes with a check. Wow. That's kind of a wild game, right? If I go here, I lose the rook. So I probably want to take. It comes with a check. Or this. Yeah, even better. So I go here. I would like to get check myself, but if I go here, he develops his guy here. So any of those moves helps develop, and I don't want that. I have to run further in here. The queen will come swinging. So I probably want to go here, but that does block this guy here. He will still take here and be ready to smash me. So We better reorganize our army quickly. Man, too bad this guy is here. I could give a nice whoosh. See, now Isabel is very tricky, as you see. Let me make my screen brighter. I don't see it with the sun here. So Isabel is already very tricky. This one is safe, everything's safe. This is the major attack. Can kind of tuck myself in here. Just to be... So now the queen is coming. If I do this, it takes me. Let's activate the queen, maybe. So he cannot give me any check if I do this. Okay. He can give me check here. Actually, I would take, right? This doesn't work. So there's two checks. This and this doesn't work. This doesn't work. This doesn't work. So there's probably just this guy. I can now give check myself. The king is gonna move somewhere. So this, the king moves somewhere, and I'm kinda dead after this, right? So I cannot take this either, because there'll be a check and I lose. Yeah, my pieces aren't doing much here. Now I have to defend against this, which is no big deal. Just move. This doesn't work. How about this? That doesn't work. It blocks the queen. If I just allow this, no, there would be this. Okay. This, it gives me a check. I have to think about this, guys. This is when you will screw up. So you want to have take your time. So let me think this through. All right, let's see if I go here, for example. Okay, check. I go down here. Check again, and I cover with the queen. He could. That doesn't work. So I think the best shot. Let's see what happens. So it didn't even happen. So I calculate all this stuff, and it's not even happening. Okay. This is probably good. If he goes down, actually he's threatening this. So I go down here right away. Probably. Can I give me check? I'm opening my rook too for this check. Now I can activate my pieces a little bit. to threaten this. Okay, now it's defensive, right? A little bit. So if I attack the... Let's see. So we got out of this trap, look like. I just had to get my king out of here. Can also just reinforce. How is he gonna defend this? So if I go back here, well, this is hanging, there's a lot of pieces kind of hanging. I can also go here, go after the rook. He cannot really at that point defend. I'm attacking this guy at the same time, but it's covered by this. I can also go here, attack it with this knight, right? So there's no check, right? This doesn't work. We'll just take. Okay, so this should work. Because I'm attacking this with 1, 2, and 3 pieces. Let's see what happens. Yeah, that's what I expected, but it's still gonna be an exchange and then check. He's got this, but that's not the problem, kinda. I also can do it right away. Actually, no, this is forced. Yeah. Alright, let's do it. If I do this, this is gonna hang. So I'll have to move this guy next somewhere. Maybe here. No, I cannot really do. Maybe here. It's kinda one piece securing the other piece. Yeah, not ideal. But it does come with check. And that must be good for something, right? Now that's a discovery now. So now if I move this bishop, that's a check. We'll probably block here. I'll just take. Should be fine. Should be winnable. Is there any other options here? This doesn't work. Well, it actually does work. Because I'm protected by this now. This one. Okay, let's see. If I do this, he's gonna move. Pom pom. I will get this pawn too. But then this is gonna hang. So I probably move it down here just to be protected by something else. If he goes here, I take, he takes, and he goes after me here somehow. And then I'm gonna maybe move here or something like this. Alright, that sounds good. Okay, well, Isabel didn't even do that. I was expecting this. But I will gladly take. And then I can develop my guy here and take another one. This should be totally winnable. So let's go after this guy now. This one is safe. He will have to move. Probably go down here. Maybe I can go here first. Well, let's see, this. Go here. That should be fine. attacking it, right? Is there some fork or anything? I don't see it. This one is protected. There's no check. I just attack it. Okay, now I can take this guy. I don't want to get any fork here. This guy moving closer, it's always dangerous, but I'm controlling this knight with my bishop nicely. So I think this is totally safe. Can even go after... I can totally go after this knight and then just eliminate everything. It's probably the easiest. Eliminate. And he's got no pieces, right? This one is 1, okay, but that's not gonna be salvageable. I don't have to. There's no tactics. I could move away, but I think the most practical is just take the one piece that could make trouble and just start eliminating everybody. It's only one more piece. And just ignore this. Just rush the pawn. I will lose one of those, but I will get a queen. Can also do this. But I think the queen is just the best thing. I can sacrifice all of it here at this point. I don't have to. I could. So let's see. Pom pom, queen. Yeah, it's totally over. Forget the knight, forget everything. I'll get a queen, eliminate this guy. I don't even care about this. But if I can make a second queen, that's even easier, right? I can sacrifice this guy even. Because I'll be able to kill the king with just a queen and king. It'd be easier to get a second queen, but no big deal. If I do this, he has to move. So... okay. Let's get the king out of here. I should have allowed him to kill my pawn and just do it with the queen, but you know, why not have some fun, right? Better not be some stalemate though. You don't want a stalemate? Okay, so I'll just go here and just slowly start working it. Isabel wants to stalemate. It's not gonna happen, Isabel. I hope. Alright, now I have to watch out. Because this is... I will give it a check. Just to get Isabel out of this file. This is still a problem, actually. Because now if I do something stupid, like move the king... Actually, she can escape here. Okay. I was thinking like this is totally trap. She does have an escape. Well, let's then do this. And now get Isabel out of here. And slowly but surely march that pawn up. Get a second queen. And there's no stalemate. Okay, just to make sure. Those bots can be very tricky. And then just go like a lateral mate. Okay, this is gonna be over. Alright. Okay, we got Isabel, but it was little dicey there with the open king and everything, right? Let's review if we're not in trouble. Let's go to the analysis. Now I'm curious how this went. 83.8, 78. Okay, Isabel obviously underperformed. See, there was a problem here. One move. Okay, hold on, let me go to that. Is this one move here, which put me totally into losing position. Now I'm really curious. So this is fine. So this is fine, getting more space. I wasn't sure about that. I don't think you wanna take here. Or might be okay too, but I'm not gonna overanalyze the opening. It's all good. And this is basically getting the bishop, yeah. This is major problem here because we are getting the free knight. This was totally winning. So this is all good. I kind of screwed up with the rook here, getting trapped, but it's still winning. It's not really a problem. Yeah, it's gonna close me. This was the best, yeah. So if I try to run, I'm trapped here anyway. So it was better to take here. Could also... No. Yeah, now I'm trapped. Could even go back here. Yeah, go here and I'm trapped. So this was the best move, just to take something with me. Outpost was nice here, but okay. And then just develop. This was all good. Yeah, it's getting a little dicey here with the king in the open, but still safe. This is a discovery. Okay. Okay, this was already a little inaccuracy. What should I have done? Let me change the settings here to, let's say, best move, I think. So check was the best, yeah. I'm not sure why I didn't do it. Kind of felt like this was under attack. So if I went here and the king went here, for example, there's two pieces under attack now. How do I save it? With a check again, I guess. Then the king goes, let's say, here. I'm still under attack with two pieces. I just need to protect this guy with maybe like this, because this one protects the rook. So is this the best move? So let's see, the king goes here. Is this the best move or not? It's a miss. Ah, this, and this. Okay. So what's the solution on this? Move it away, maybe, out of the danger. It's excellent. So it seems fine. He still goes after me though. Yeah, it's pretty complicated. I have to review it later. I don't want to bother you with all those combinations. Anyway, they didn't happen. I did this, which is still not losing, but just took here. It's totally survivable. Oh, this was the move. Wow. Okay, I thought this was saving me, but it was actually this. But I'm protected here actually. Yeah, that's true. I didn't see this. I kind of thought if I come here they would just take me. Yeah, I forgot about this guy. Okay, that was the over. So this one was a blunder, because now I'll go Isabel didn't see it. I saw this, but I thought we just stuck in. So if this happens, and then I run into this kind of stuff, right? Yeah. Then I have to get out of it, and this rook comes. Yeah, and it's like over, right? Pretty much, yeah. That was checkmate actually. Wow. Okay, so this was definitely probably. Luckily, Isabel didn't see it. I tucked my king away. I was considering this. I just didn't see the follow-up. So, see if I went here, the king goes here, and then what? Nothing happens. Then develop this guy. Okay. I don't feel 100% comfortable because now I have to watch this guy with my queen, but okay, it doesn't matter. I tucked the king away, developed, put a piece here. Now Isabel goes on the defensive. There you go. Exchange, bomb, and it's all good. And this was just fine. From this point on, there was no problem. See here, I could have totally forget about this guy. Just even let Isabel take me and then just checkmate with those two. But you know, we want to play a little bit, right? You want to have some fun and a little bit exercise your end game a little bit. Just, you know, you can always run into stalemate, so it's more fun. There's always still dangerous with this. So, well, this is already over now. Okay. Alrighty, let's wrap it up. Alrighty, well, this was an interesting game. It shows you the bots can be relatively tricky and aggressive, that's for sure. Isabel, I felt she was pretty aggressive, but there were just blunders early when I got an upper hand with material advantage, and then but it wasn't that clean. That one move with the queen, it would have been over pretty much. Luckily, Isabel didn't see it. So I will play against Isabel as black next and see how this goes, and I will share that with you. And see you at the next game. Thank you and bye-bye.